Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Colorado Rockies. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
Pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. Today's starter for Colorado, Kyle Freeland. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on. But he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
Ahmed Rosario, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And there's a foul ball. And he deals. Swings here and blasts one left field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around first, heading for two. And it's a double to start the game.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots, or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Jacob Young.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Up now for Washington, Jacob Young. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Next offering is fouled back. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the second game of the series. Outside. That's a ball. And a count 2-1. Fouled off left side. Line drive, takes it in for the out.
Batting third, first baseman
Tuesday Martinez lined up for the Nationals. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Nathaniel Lowe.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
Nathaniel Lowe, batting with one down, takes a strike. That one ripped. And gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
One out, base is empty. Here's C.J. Abrams now. And ball one.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
The 1-1 is fouled off. On its way to the corner, and that's a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Struck him out looking. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter now, Josh Bell. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs, base is empty.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. The relay, he's in there.
All over that one right there. Man, that feels so good to
left
shoot an
fielder,
absolute
James
bolt the
Wood.
opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. Ripped into right center. Base hit. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Waste no
Right
time
fielder,
there. Nice
Stone
line drive to
Garrett.
the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
2 outs, runner at first. Stone Garrett will hit next. And a strike.
There are lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Wood stands at second with 2 gone. The other way, Estrada fires over to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Nationals 3 and the Rockies nothing. Back here in Denver, getting the nod in this one, Mitchell Parker.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle.
Brenton Doyle.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And the 2-2. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's bad. Pulls it in on the warning track. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Nolan Jones in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting third, shortstop Ezekiel Tovar.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Tovar matched a homer in his last game. That's a laser base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's Michael Tolia. Went deep in the ball game last night. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back here at Coors Field. And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Keibert Ruiz.
Freeland back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Batting ninth, third baseman Paul DeYoung.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. DeYoung getting the start at third, hitting ninth in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2015. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Slider misses outside. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent. So you got to stay ready up there.
A little bit low. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
One out, base is empty. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence.
Now
4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
So the batting order turns over, and now it's Ahmed Rosario. Led off this game with a double. That one's in there, 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the
0-1's the
mound,
count.
hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
DeYoung stands at first with one out. He swings and fouls one off.
Let's go, Rockies!
Off the mark there. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as
Now
a
batting
hammer
center
or
fielder,
Uncle
Jacob
Charlie. You
Young.
can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Young batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Towards first, Farmer. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So one left for Washington, but they lead at 3-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the DH, Michael Toglia.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Ball
That's a
one
ball.
low.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball
One
right
ball,
by him,
2
slightly
strikes.
elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Boog, if you can set up a good
Batting
2-strike
fifth,
splitter with the
first
fastball on the previous
baseman,
pitch, it's going to be so
Kyle
tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Kyle
Boom,
Farmer
that's
up to the
inside.
plate now. That one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
That's ball 2.
Good job to fight that one off. This one in the air. Rosario makes the grab for the second out.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the veteran third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Headed towards the corner, and it stays fair.
Batting 7th, left
So
fielder.
man aboard, Sam Hilliard getting ready to hit. A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get up, get That'll fire up the dugout. Third home run of the season. It's 3-2.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little wag to it. Carried out nicely.
2 outs, nobody on. Jacob Stallings now. That catches the outside corner, and it's 0-1. And that is out of play. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. Headed for the plate. The throw in, it's off the mark, and he scores.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. Fly to center his first time. And that one missing low. Fought off foul. Snap throw to first. Estrada back on a dive. Tied up here in the early going. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now here's Nolan Jones. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that's down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
And now the count is even.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Low. Takes it to the bag, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So they get 3 and draw even. We played 2 full, all tied up at 3 apiece. New inning getting started, and now Nathaniel Lowe. That's a slider for a strike.
Well, these Nats doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Up next for
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Back-to-back base hits. Recognize the break on that
Now
pitch
batting,
early, and
designated
that allowed
hitter,
him to keep
Josh
his front
Bell.
shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Here's Josh Bell. Golden opportunity right here. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Now 1-1. Two in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
That's ball 2.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Antonio Senzatella getting loose out there. That one's in there. It's 2-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Center field. Estrada gets under it. Squeezes it, and there's one down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield.
Now
There's
batting,
part of him that's
left
saying, hey,
fielder,
where you at,
James
outfielder?
Wood.
Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And now up for Washington, James Wood. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Line drive. In plenty of time to first, but the go-ahead run comes in to score.
Now batting, right fielder, Stone Garrett.
So 2 down now, and here is Stone Garrett. Grounded out his first time up. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Abrams on third with 2 out. Foul ball there. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Inside, and it's 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and it drops in. In comes the runner from third, And it's an RBI single. It's 5-3.
Now batting
Puts a run on the
catcher,
board and
Gunnar
picks up an
Henderson.
RBI. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Next to hit, Ruiz. That's in for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that one is lifted in the air. Doyle sizing this one up. And that is that. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 5 and the Rockies 3. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Stepping in, Ezekiel Tovar.
Ezekiel Tovar.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And the 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Ball one there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Lifted in the air, right field. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So now here's the DH, Michael Toglia. His first at bat was a strikeout. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. That one just missing inside. And now it's 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Too high, and it's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
So digging in, Kyle Farmer. 0 for 1 so far. Fouled off. He was late. Man at first, 1 away. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
There's Ryan McMahon now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And it's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the left fielder, Sam Hilliard. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 2 left for Colorado. They're still down 5-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth. Up now for Washington, Paul DeYoung. And that one fouled off. Just missed.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws across the diamond, and 1 gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, second baseman Ahmed Rosario.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Ahmed Rosario. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacob Young.
2 down, bases empty. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Jacob Young. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing, called strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. That's down and in. That's a strike, and it's 2-2.
2-2 count.
And that skips in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players,
now
but
batting,
with his speed, this guy out there on the
Lowe.
base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
So a man at first. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch just misses.
Well, if he's going to steal second, You want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That's a base hit. And now two aboard. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Kyle Freeland gives way. Two-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Antonio Senzatella. He's making his fourth appearance of the season. First and second, 2 outs. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals, C.J. Abrams. There's your strike, 95 of that one. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike. Two aboard, 2 outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Stallings collects, fires to first. And they get out of the jam. Well done to finish off the strikeout and end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Denver, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jacob Stallings. And that's a little bit high. 1-0.
All these Rockies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is 3-1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. RBI single his last time up. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And 1-1. And a foul ball. And a curve is down and in. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. just off the inside corner. Full count now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Doyle in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Stallings, the base runner at first with 1 out. On the ground to third, and it gets by him.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
2 on, 1 out, and now the right fielder, Nolan Jones. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the Washington bullpen. DJ Hers looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Number 68 also getting ready. Two on, 1 out. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground to first. Nice stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Rockies, shortstop Ezekiel Tovar.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He sends a rocket to left. His second home run of the series. It's 6-6. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Next is the designated hitter, Michael Toglia. A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get up, get out of here, and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second homer of this series. It's 7-6. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Mitchell Parker done for the afternoon, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Pitching change here, Jackson Rutledge.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
So 2 away with nobody on. Kyle Farmer digging in for the Rockies. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Pulls that one foul. To third, to Young. Fires across the diamond, inning over. Although plenty of damage done. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 7-6 ball game. We go to the top of the 5th. Leading off, James Wood.
James Wood.
Wood goes 6 feet 7 inches, 22 years old, and he was a 2nd round pick in 2021.
You know, these Nationals putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Garrett up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And there's a ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one the other way. Farmer. And he handles it himself for the out. And here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Next offering misses down and away. Two down, nobody on. And that's in the dirt.
2-2 the count.
That one misses. Full count now. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. Nationals go quietly. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the inning, Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. That one lifted to left. Wood. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder, Sam Hilliard.
So up next, Sam Hilliard. First pitch, and he just misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Hey.
Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 8-6. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
Jacob Stallings digging in for the Rockies. Not even close there. And that's ball one. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that's too high, ball 4.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
One gone, runner at first. Tyro Estrada digs in now. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Runner on the go. That's out to center field. Young sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. 2 away.
Up next for the Rockies, center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. High fly ball out towards left center. Wood brings it in, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 8-6. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Paul DeYoung.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
And ball 1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 3. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. And that one is in the dirt. Ball one. The other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now it's going to be Jacob Young.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Up and in, and it's 1-0.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Sends a telethrow to first. Rosario dives back in.
That's a ball.
Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one drilled left field. Hilliard puts it away. 2 down.
Up next for the Nationals, first baseman Nathaniel Lowe.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's a ball. Safe at second with a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Man at second.
That's ball 2.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Man on second, 2 down. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
C.J. Abrams in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Battling here as he fouls it away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That one 95 to finish him off. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rockies 8 and the Nationals 6. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here is Nolan Jones. Rutledge back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
All these Rockies digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Late swing, foul to the left. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and one away.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats
Now
him
batting,
off. You know, it's hard to get the
shortstop,
bat around on a pitch like that in
Come
tight.
on.
You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Tovar, the next to hit, takes ball one.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
There's a strike up high. And the count even at one. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. That's inside. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time
Now batting,
a little anxious.
designated hitter,
Now a chance for Michael Toglia. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Kyle Farmer digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 3 in this one. Breaking ball inside, and that's ball 1. And that one clips the corner. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Derek Law looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Number 68 warming up as well. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. The Rockies strand 1. They lead at 8-6.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for the
back. We're in the
Rockies,
7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
20.
Tyler Kinley.
Tyler Kinley.
And the batter will be the
Leading off for
shortstop,
Washington.
C.J.
Shortstop,
Abrams.
C.J. Abrams.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Slider for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the
Now,
game.
the
It might not be the
designated
most
hitter,
challenging
Josh
we've
Bell.
seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Josh Bell at the plate now. And that drops in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Victor Vodnik getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Bird also throwing. The Rockies up by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. There's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And now 1-2. And misses inside.
Ball 2.
Hit in the air, center field. Doyle drifts towards it. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, James Wood.
Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. There's a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's
1 ball,
downstairs and
2
outside. That's
Ball
down
2.
and in. A slider missed.
2-2 to count.
Headed towards the corner. Jones on the move towards the line. Snags it on the run. And that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
And the first
1-0.
offering is not close. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball.
Well, there's a certain point
2
where you
strikes.
have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get out of here, gone. His 2nd of the year, and they add on. It's 9-6. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That might be the toughest pitch to hit a home run on. Same side thrower as the hitter, inside part of the plate. That front door breaking ball, it'll make you flinch a lot of times. So to stay in there and get through it the way he did, an incredible piece of hitting.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jackson Rutledge out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So they turn things over to the righty, number 68. He's into the game with the bases empty. Next for Colorado, Sam Hilliard. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
0-1.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. A little bit high maybe, and it's 1-1. Fastball is outside. And a breaking ball misses outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Draws the walk there.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
Jacob Stallings digging in for the Rockies. Right through there for a strike. Hilliard gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
One and one.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
Man at second. Little chopper rolls foul. And that one hammered Young. Long run. And it one-hops the wall. The run comes in from second. The relay throw. But he's in there easily.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. And that drops in for a strike. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Runner at second, nobody out. And a good eye there. Next one misses, and the count's even at 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here. Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle.
Brenton Doyle.
There's a strike. And a strike in there. Stays alive. That one just misses. The 1-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Now batting,
Nolan
right
Jones
fielder,
digging in for the
Nolan
Rockies.
Jones.
0 for 4 with 3 groundouts and a strikeout. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Ball one there.
1-1.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 10 and the Nationals 6. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Victor Vodnik.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Victor Vodnik.
And now up for Washington, Stone Garrett.
Right fielder,
The Nationals in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Justin Lawrence up and throwing.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Next offering is down low. There's a swing and a miss.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And first offering is fouled off. And strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Up and in, and the count is 1-2. One down, base is empty. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The 1-2. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Now the third baseman, Paul DeYoung.
Let's go, Rockies! Let's go, Rockies! You can do it!
And that's a little bit high. And that one pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th.
One ball, 2 strikes.
That one misses. 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Rockies 10 and the Nationals 6.
Now pitching for
Back
Washington.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
58.
bottom of the 8th. Derek Law. Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
Shortstop,
Law,
Ezekiel
a 6'3"
Tovar.
righty, 225 pounds, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2011. The 1-0. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Makes a leaping grab for the out.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Tolia. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen. Jorge Lopez looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. In the air to left center. Wood sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kyle.
Two outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Farmer. That one out to right. Garrett moving under this one. And the inning is over.
Now pitching.
We're
for
back. It's the
Rockies.
top of the ninth. And there's a new
Number
pitcher on the
61.
mound. Justin Lawrence.
Justin
Hasn't pitched in the last
Lawrence.
3 days. Ahmed
Leading
Rosario
off for the
now at the
Nationals,
plate.
Second baseman.
Feels
Ahmed
like it's less
Rosario.
common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. Late on that fastball.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
That clips a corner. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacob Young.
He's 2 outs away. Up now for Washington, Jacob Young.
Let's go, Rockies.
That is upstairs for ball one. Action in the pen down there. Lucas Gilbreth, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Purgett, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Up the middle, Tovar whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next to hit for the Nats, Nathaniel Lowe. Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now batting.
Now it's the Nationals
Shortstop,
cleanup hitter, C.J. Abrams. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Look out! And it hit him.
I don't care what some players might say. Nobody likes getting hit
Now
by a
batting,
pitch unless you're in an 0-2
designated
count
hitter,
and there's a
Josh Bell.
knuckleballer out there on the mound.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Justin Lawrence done for the day, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching. for the
Scott
Rockies.
Alexander on to try and close it
Number
out.
52.
I can't imagine any save is an
Scott
easy one.
Alexander.
You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And now the DH, Josh Bell. 1 for 4 with a double. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Jump throw, To first, nice pick and a ball in the dirt, and that ends the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
Final score here today, 10-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
From the revolutionaries to the conservatives, a black united front is what we're about.
Yeah. The making of the mob, the changing of the guard, an angel from the Lord in ceremonial garb, the big homie in charge, main culprit at large, emerge over the odds, the victorious odds, the talented Mr. Trotter, a midnight marauder, if it's blood in the water, no stop.